there are ways and ways to use your camper van. Mostly people use it for traveling, as we do most of the time. But sometimes these travel vehicles can become the right tool to follow your goals and dreams. We were thrilled to receive Dennis's email some time ago about their plans to use their old Mercedes van as a way to participate in the tennis tournaments. We just couldn't do less but help this determined family in Zagreb to finish their camper van transformation. As Paul and Kale said, where is a will, there is a way. So let's get started. Camper rescue. It's gonna be challenging because we have only 1 month and a lot of stuff to do.
We were promised the garage, but we don't have a garage. We built again on the parkings.
Nature is our garage.
That's a lot of work.
I'm a father and coach of 2 tennis players, my daughter and my son. We are traveling with them for almost 10 years. During this period, this idea became more and more mature to try to experiment with campering. And we evaluated a lot of opportunities from the new camper vans, which is expensive. Then the used, it's a little bit risky as for me. Just last year, we decided to try with the converter.
We found a spot where it's flat everywhere. We cleaned, tape, measure, and
That's a can.
ooh, that's getting messy already, yeah.
We put Sikaflex in abundance and now it's ready to go in place and we'll screw it.
It's like a birthday cake again. The most important thing is to choose the right direction of the thing.
Before starting the full-fledged conversion, we traveled in unfinished van. And
Yeah, I can imagine that.
do-it-yourselfing is probably the least of my competitions. Yes, I'm not very good with do-it-yourselfing, but we did a kind of bed. We did a kind of kitchen from the old IKEA furniture. But the main thing that it was like a field test, so we exactly discovered what is important for us.
Trying to make a sketch here, the beds and everything, and to make sure that everything makes sense.
We're going to Bauhaus for big shopping. It takes time even to measure and calculate the amount of wires and pipes. Spend a couple of hours shopping here. The plan is to remove all the panels, which he started already. Put all the cables, all the pipes.
The pipe foam.
Let's unscrew. Put the screw in. Come on,
Okay,
let's do
okay.
it.
Which one?
This.
Okay, this one. Almost missed it.
Bye.
Yeah, faster!
Yeah, we are. That's how far.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, you need to have a mask, for sure.
It's much simpler to do it from the scratch than to change something because now we have to remove someone's job and
Yeah, on Fiat Ducato, you have many gaps where you can put the pipe. On the old Mercedes, you need to drill everything. There is no hole here.
we don't want to take any risks, so we're protecting everything. We installed some water pipes and now it's time for electricity. I'm gonna use this tool.
Which is brand new for us.
Yeah, exciting.
Your voice is not exciting. This is goddamn.
Yeah, that's a cool stuff. Yeah.
You never guess the places that I've been. 'Cause everything is like a dream, yeah, but only in that dream that I live in.
I felt almost like being an Iron Man. Small beats on me.
Never gonna let the day begin. Never gonna let the day begin.
Put in place all the pipes and tubes we need, and now we just need to make the passage and finish with the floor. So it's all fixed to the ground and we're ready to install floor insulation.
Pipe is thick, the foam is thick, so we need to cut like a line for the pipe, and we did a shit job here.
But we're not gonna show it. Trying to recycle the older part.
Yeah, my knees, my back. You
Getting
feel it.
old, eh? I think we should change name. Exploration Grandfathers.
I'm happy that the van is not that big, so at least the job lasts 3 hours. That's maximum. After you move.
job.
Yeah.
Really, it's a specific project, and it's specific because it's not like hiking, or it's not like
Cycling,
leisure.
yeah.
It's not like go to the beach. So we go to the tennis club. We have two tennis players. They need to sleep well. They need to recover, to take a shower, to have a good, healthy food. From other point of view, we are not spending a lot of time inside, so it's more than functional.
We want to make sure that we pass all the cables before closing the ceiling.
We had 1 day of rain and we were sitting inside and it was dripping on us. Imagine you close this thing completely with insulation, with all the stuff, and the van is leaking.
Happy with the result?
Yeah, man.
It's a Christmas time. Christmas.
We saved so much money because one of these was 3 or 4 euro for one, when we can buy the whole panel for 10. So we basically did the support for the ceiling here. From now on, next 2 hours, we'll see visible changes because we will be putting the panels, and that's exciting.
Thank you. I always was supportive to multitasking, you know? We're looking for perfection here. Trying to recycle old fiberglass.
Almost the last piece, huh?
Almost finished.
This job is long. It's upside down, it's tiring, and
Woo! Some new techniques. We're moving to the next level.
I haven't seen this level of cleanliness and precision on the parking lot. So we have 1 positive, 1 negative. Me positive, him negative.
I'm super positive, so I have 2 super positive ones.
And then the positive one will come here, switch, come back, and we'll be controlling that cable. Easy.
I didn't like what you said about me being negative. I have visual.
Also, for instance, we are not carrying bicycles with us, which is like an important thing for many others.
Takes a lot of space, huh?
Yeah. But from other point of view, we have tennis bags, we have balls, we have like accessories. It's quite specific, but I hope we will make this project.
So today we got this water tank, 132 liters.
If you buy commercially made one, they're making the water tanks all around this thing. But
If you pay for that, yeah?
they cost money. This one is 20-30 euro. Water comes in, air comes in. We've added also a bit of insulation tape so the pipe won't scratch or anything.
We drilled a hole for water intake as well.
Max, are you there? Other way, Max.
After testing the size of the hole, we spent another 20 minutes to make the hole bigger with all the tools we had.
It should be enough, and we'll do the same job from inside.
Check out how cool is that.
On this budget equipment, the air outlet is ridiculously small, which creates a problem when you are filling up the tank, but making it too slow.
Да, блин. Класс.
We will use this thing.
Back to our old friend, huh? That's how we do it. This is how we do it. Плохо получилось.
And all the electricity comes from the batteries of the van.
It's good that we have a chance to recycle all the old screws.
It's because someone spent half a day sorting them out.
Good job, Max. Good job. Test run.
And here we can do this.
Whoa. Jesus, kindergarten here. I forced Max to remove this penis from the wood because it was very unprofessional.
And very boring as well.
Сейчас дополнительный мотиватор, я там езжу.
3, 2, 1, go. Go, 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 go!
Time.
Boom! We'll put a couple of screws here, a couple of screws there, and some support there. Cheap? Cheap.
Super strong.
Now we have wooden screws to go up, so whole this thing is well fixed. Correction here. That damn solid. You can do threesome here now.
Foursome?
Maybe if we change the panel of the wood. That's a mission, huh?
Макс, проведи экскурсию. Что было сделано?
Ну, на голову мне будет осыпать ноги.
Воды, крути.
It's really solid actually. I was a bit worried, but if we'll just connect everything together like with the screws, I think it'll be perfect.
Top.
First test round.
It took us like 4 times to measure this
Four
thing.
adjustments, but it's fine. It just we're looking for the best result.
Sofa is almost done, but we are also busy here.
Lunch is almost ready. So
Professional, check out this.
rock solid, rock solid.
Looks so fast that you're building things, but you don't feel how much time you're talking and thinking where to put things and how to put things.
It's so much behind what you see on the footage actually. How wide should we do that?
Yeah, you start.
We'll maybe talk for a bit, like just to make calculation how many pairs of shoes you can fit here. So that's our first shelf, and it will be part of 2 shelves.
It's uncomfortable. The usual shape of the van is complicated, so we spend 6 adjustments.
Super solid, rock solid, and we'll
We
put
still need to
here.
attach to the floor. Amigo, toilet paper. Whoa, slow down, cowboy. Let me put a plastic bag there. Whoa, what's going on here? Okay.
Самые важные штуки в нашем камере. Все, я буду тушить. Красота. Очень хорошо.
So the plan is to make this wooden box. The water drops here, goes down here, and we'll have a drain here. And we will just paint it with some special stuff that will make it waterproof. The shower tray is the most important part of this project.
Yeah, the first layer is done. The holes in the metal, they take time.
It's a box which can contain a big amount of water, so it's not going outside of the shower, and it has a very steep angle, so the water is forced to the pipe, no matter at which angle the van is positioned. Commercial solutions are much more simple, but they are shallow and water might come out, or stay for a long time in the corners. To make shower usable, we will make this wooden floor. Test run.
King hair. Really solid, really nice. This is a small mistake, but it looks actually fine, huh? Really nice.
I like the finish, and it's the first hand, so
If you don't want to wait, just make this piece of wood with a screw and you can turn them upside down. Waterproof liquid rubber. It's like a liquid silicone, I guess.
we would recommend to fill up every possible hole and only then paint the tray with liquid rubber. It takes about 24 hours for paint to dry, and we've applied 2 coats. covering everything here just to avoid any potential damage. It's quite heavy, eh?
Yeah, I screw from there, so the bottom is solid. After we'll add another panel here, so the top is solid, and screw to the top.
I see you, Max, using some advanced techniques here.
At the beginning you have wobbly wall, but after you're putting screws everywhere, from every corner, the things get really solid here.
Water pipe will be coming out in the top left corner, and we need a hole. Metal plate will be covering this hole with 4 screws. Yeah, we'll just put a bit of paste around just to make it nice, one solid surface.
It's sanded already, and after this, we're ready for the glue.
Cutting linoleum might look like an easy process, but in reality it requires a great precision, especially if you have an image printed on it. Side walls are identical, so after measuring the first one, we just copied to the second one. After cleaning the walls, we started applying the glue on both sides, on the walls and on the linoleum. Waited for 15 minutes, and then started from one corner and moved to other areas. Quite a mission, huh?
Yeah, challenging.
It's quite getting really sticky, so once you put it in, it's hard even to remove it if you made a mistake. After an hour of work, we finished all 3 walls of the shower. Final result impressed me, and I think it came out as a great looking shower. To celebrate, we had some watermelon. What do you think? Huh?
Much better.
Shiny beauty here, huh? We're using 2 metal plates glued together as a base for the shower hole cover, and we are polishing it with a 2-step process. Water tap will be installed on this plate as well. We will connect the plate to the wall with 4 bolts. On the wall itself, we will install rivets with threads. We couldn't find a metal plate without holes for cheap, so we filled them up with silicone to make it 100% waterproof. This solution is not ideal as you cannot polish the plate after you applied silicone, and it's difficult to clean the plate from silicone. We wasted a lot of time on this thing.
This is the water system. We have just normal screw.
We had to cut half of the nut so it could do the job. Be ready for these time wasters.
12mm pipe. 2 rings.
Once I was happy with the connection, I just closed the hole and did my best job on the silicone. Trying to make corners waterproof and nice looking, so I have to put this tape. Maestro.
Picasso.
Michelangelo.
No, Picasso.
Picasso. Huh? Picasso.
Inside kind of just...
That's why it's coming out, and we just cut the hole and install the ventilation.
Or mark from inside to make sure that it's in the good position from inside.
It's not much power, you don't need thick cables, but this feels like cheapy creepy.
Maybe that's their strategy, so you have to change it every year.
Subscription. Everyone coming to subscription now. Bombastic.
Silicone a bit everything here, especially the foil that we have inside, just to avoid that it will make any strange noises. Commercial plastic foldable door was our choice for the shower. It's inexpensive and at the first look easy to install. Most probably it's the last time we're using this solution though.
The idea of the shower was really good, but we spent like 40 minutes already trying to make it straight when it's closed, so the water is going down. Yeah, so don't think that you buy and put it and it's perfect. No, you're gonna spend 1 hour or more.
It's the final countdown. That's how we close it. Okay.
Shower is done, apart from the light. The door was a hassle, but now check this out. Water before the edge, all goes down, all perfect, and when you open, it's like this. Toilet, shower, sit down, ventilation.
Perfect.
Cutting wood by yourself you're saving at least 40%.
But you need to be really good at planning the sizes so you don't have too many waste and too many leftovers. During the last couple hours happened a lot of changes here. We built the structure, the walls of the upcoming kitchen, and we were making support for the kitchen, solid stuff. Here will be like a hidden, now it's not hidden because you know about it, but a small opening, then you can just store a bit of stuff there.
Dennis, he had his old table, which looks really cool, quite thick, quite good wood, so we will use that one. This is a big success. Check this out. Fits perfectly. Now the time for the sink. We cut 2 holes. This one is cracked, so we need to put some glue. We've added this piece of wood.
We didn't have any other choices here. We just bought these bags with the hope that it will improve the speed of our work, but I got a bit confused, like how should I wear it?
Why do you need this package here?
The package here, and should I keep my shirt a bit higher? I don't know.
This one is tough, huh?
We're gonna try to fix these things. We added a bit of paste here to see what will be the reaction color-wise. Max, what do you think?
I like it a lot.
We made like a really thin layer just to cover all the holes and all imperfections. So when we'll paint it will be a bit brighter and a bit smoother. I like how it ends up. Nice color, smooth, you see. The top of the kitchen will get really dark. We will have a bit of contrast. Stainless steel sink and the kitchen stove, and I think it will be really nice.
Why do you need camper van for tennis?
To trip on a tournament of higher level. They are mostly in different cities, countries. Normally there is no tournaments like 25k, 60k tournaments in one city, so it's very expensive to travel, and there is a lot of tournaments in Sweden, Netherlands.
It's expensive to go
yes,
there.
it's very expensive to go there and to stay there. It's very hard to find hotel under like €100 per night, so it's...
We've decided to change the way pipe goes and bring all the connections to the back of the trunk, so you could easily remove the tank. Sometimes drilling a simple hole can take a bit of time, even with quality tools.
Power Ranger!
You need to be brutal.
Usually Max used this ring for other things, but today we're gonna use it for purpose.
You have also the air pipe. Water comes in, the air comes out. So you kind of have very thin pipe, which comes into 12 millimeters normal pipe. And no movement happening here, so the silicone will do the job.
Connections for pipes is literally a nightmare in the DIY stores. Try to go to specialized shops for this. We spent at least an hour to collect all needed sizes for each pipe.
From both sides, just to be sure.
That's for the air intake.
Now we're missing another hole here to take water from the sink. The color of the silicone is the same as the box.
This is a massive DIY water tank, and we're gonna seal it
with this silicone.
Here we had a problem. During our test, we filled up the tank with 60 liters and everything was perfect. Just before the trip, our friend was filling up the tank to the full capacity, and water was under high pressure, so it started to leak from a small hole. I would recommend you to not save any money on the silicone.
Yeah, so that's where the water tank will be.
Grey tank doesn't need to be a foot contact safe, so any strong container will work. We found our mixing bucket in the construction department for €7. As first thing, we cut the metal support bars and drill the holes for threaded metal bar to go into, and installing 10mm rivets for threaded bars. The water tank itself will be supported by these metal threaded bars.
Okay, this one is ready for silicone. Let me wipe.
we've tried to use the most common components as they have the lowest price. After applying silicone, we just insert them and lock with a simple metal ring.
For me, it clearly looked like exhaust of Ferrari or Lamborghini.
Something like this, no?
Moment of truth.
New color for your pants, huh?
We also added a bit of steel here, just to reinforce, so when you use this thing, it's not bending. And this will be used for when the tank is full, the water will come out there.
To cover the water tank, we are making custom lid out of the wood. Once all cutting is done and it fits perfectly, we started to waterproof it.
Thin layer of rubber, waterproof rubber.
We are ready to close the tank with some silicone and blind rivets. To protect the tank from the water on the road, we will silicone it and spread out everything with the spatula. Slightly experimental idea for us. Use soapy water on the spatula to keep it sliding on the silicone.
Panel was for free and a bit of silicone, so really easy and really cheap fix, no?
After collecting all pieces, we are ready to go under the van and attach the tank.
3, 2, 1.
Between the metal bar and water tank, we added 2 lines of butyl tape, so the tank is not sliding to the left or to the right.
When the water tank is full or the air needs to come out, that's where it's gonna come out.
At this point, we connect the shower, kitchen and this water discharge for the washing machine in the trunk. Water pipes were attached with zip ties underneath the van and we just inserted them into the grey water tank.
We're just warming up. But let's see now. You throw up and do this. And that's what I do now. I do this.
Not bad.
We couldn't waste the opportunity to play with a professional tennis player. This is a lifetime opportunity. With our level of tennis game, we are not good even for her warm-up before the game. But who cares? We are just having a good exercise here. Now, let's tidy up the court and get back to work.
Now we're ready for the shelf here.
This is how we do it. Took all the measurements for the box. We'll have similar design what we have in our van.
Straight line. New saw.
Looking good, we will send it.
Bit heavy thing, but while he's building the sliding shelf or the table, I will send this thing with a wireless mouse. How cool is this? This wood is not the best for furniture at all,
But we will make the best of it.
boom! That's so
And
cool.
we'll have the top for it. Strong?
Yeah, I think so. Strong as the car. They break the car, they break the truck.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the best part of the day. Shower. How you was washing dishes?
In locker room in tennis club.
So you take your dishes to the tennis club?
Yes.
Did you have to hide it like in the small bag or like backpack?
Yes. Yes.
You had a plate with the, pasta in the backpack?
Yeah.
So basically making like a small frame together with the foam to get a bit more space for legs and for head.
And you will see a cool light here as well.
Shine bright like a diamond.
I think this is the best way to insulate your van, is to use the foam with the panel.
The panel will end here, maybe it will be a bit not that thick, but still look at this space. So it's extra space, extra 3-4 centimeters for the mattress.
This is big difference for your slip.
Hopefully people will appreciate what we're doing here. Instead of trying hundreds of times the best fitting, we just made this footprint. Now we just moved it here and we'll make a nice turn. That's the final result, guys.
From the first time, it looks amazing. Really cool.
So now it's time for the back door.
Plastic on top, we just cut straight away with the jigsaw. Fantastic. Oh. Check out this masterpiece. Seriously, this cool corners all perfectly fit. Oh my god, this plastic technique was amazing.
Okay, good job.
Yeah, safer, much safer.
Field test number 2. So 120 kilos, is it enough space? 3, 2, 1, let's go. What can let's see.
How is that?
It's more than enough. Oh. So the day is my days off, no more tasks today.
Okay.
Excellent.
Check out how precise is this wall. Oh my gosh.
And it's gonna be something like this. To connect all electrical cables to the main switchboard, we will use this cheap box by drilling the entrance points for the electrical pipes.
Yeah, but we wanted to close this panel in the morning. Oh, let's do it quickly. No, you have cables, you have things, you have
Extra cables,
drilling things.
and, yeah.
We will paint this in black because green doesn't look fancy for us.
Oh, what do you have there?
Ice cream.
I really like this shirt. It's so practical. You just eat watermelon, clean your mouth, and no signs.
15 days already.
And you can see perfectly the shape of the van. We removed the kitchen to be able to work. We got solar panels on top.
Yeah.
It's a big step forward. We had to cut a table. It is a big step back.
Epoxy was a
it's
huge
like
step
a dancing thing, you know. Is to massage it really nicely and soft, almost like Swedish massage.
Yeah, different directions. Always a mess. So I cleaned this surface already here, and I'm just putting the box, and the cables will come in. This plus comes in, another plus comes in.
Van build is not all about hard work, but some leisure as well.
Yeah, when it's raining, we have time to walk around.
It stopped raining, so it's perfect. We will explore for a couple hours the city center. It should be quite compact, really
Check
nice.
out this fountain and flowers. How cool is that?
You like flowers, no?
Yeah.
After insulating the sliding door and preparing support for the wood panel, we started to make a stencil of the sliding door on the plastic. Feeling like being a tailor.
So the laminate we had from the ceiling, we have a bit of left over.
We just fixed one side there, and now we just pull in a bit to make it to have it tight.
Tricky to take measurements on the door. So now we just make a new, shiny, brand new line. Everything clear where to cut. How cool is this?
If you have Mercedes, we can sell this thing for you. $5. We managed to install the whole panel as the whole piece with the help of tape. or almost. Masking tape is great for marking distances between the screws.
End of the day was really productive.
But it was super long day. I think the longest one we had so far.
Yeah, now we have healthy dinner. Good job, good job. And installation?
It was very uncomfortable. It was falling down all the time. And those, like, I know, I hated it. It was so bad.
It was hard to play with us.
No, no, it wasn't hard.
I think we should remove this last question at all.
I don't want the fake answers here. Jinx is coming with them.
She's ready. She's ready for the turn.
So we made these several holes just to avoid the mold, build it on the mattress.
Yeah, we had this problem and this solved the problem. We closed the trunk. It will be like this all the time. Just to release some creases, moisturize us a bit. Really tough, huh? 2 panels are done. Check how beautiful it is.
It is a really nice texture.
Cozy. The plan would be to put some silicone and foam, put to the walls.
So we're using this stick to hold for our stuff. We have some spare material, fabric.
Done stupid mistake by cutting too short. After thinking twice, we decided to make another panel for the back wall.
It's a coffee time.
Yeah, we deserve a good break after a good job there.
A couple of times we had whole family visits, and it's motivating to see happy faces.
Getting ready for productive day.
It looks quite cool today, eh?
Surfer look.
Is it?
We cleaned the van and we started to paint everything. So big transformation happening in short time.
But I think more transformation because we cleaned it. So it looks nice and...
Check this house video.
Yeah, man.
Jesus. Whoa, 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 what's... I was thinking you're working hard there and you spraying... Ah, that's house video, huh?
I don't know what's happened there. That spray with water just appeared in my hand and I just decided to spray a bit on myself. But it's a real sweat. And why he's filming me from behind?
I was thinking he's working hard, but Jesus, he was spraying the water. He was showing off that he just...
I'm using the mask this time.
A professional.
It's not water-based paint, so... And it's not just for a good look, you know. Because I looks better without the mask.
Day 18, we're seeing already the progress. It's taking the shape, we're finishing furniture. There we have cowboy style bags. Check out how sharp it is. 2 steps forward, 1 step back.
Low quality epoxy combined with 35 degrees in the shade made it sticky, so we had to redo the whole thing. Lunch is almost ready. Bit of salt, pepper, and we're ready to go.
Check out how hot here, like in the real kitchen.
What do we have here?
We have like 40-35 degrees, that's what we have. But this will be support for the sofa, so when you sit down it's not bending and not breaking the wood. After second time painting, we put back the sink and the cooking plate.
We made a proper space for gas with a hole and everything, with a shelf on top and a removable panel in front. So it's gonna be easy if you wanna lock it for the night or you just need to change the gas canister.
And always satisfying, put nice plastic vents. Yeah. Okay, works? Yeah.
Final touchdown. Okay.
3, 2, 1, connection done. We've done every dirty job inside. Cutting, dusty stuff, and the rest is just smaller things.
It's gonna be the corner for the entrance. It doesn't look that nice, and with this aluminium bar it will be a game changer.
Маленький толстый ищешь, да, как у тебя?
Да? Толстый как у меня, маленький как у тебя. Да? It's all installed. with the screws and everything. Really solid, really nice line.
The transit from work to home takes about 45 seconds. A couple of moves up and down, but you need that transition moment where you chill.
Okay, it's ready. We don't want to dramatize the situation here, but it's really hot. Garçon, garçon.
Enjoy, sir.
Good job, good job. So much passion in everything you're doing, you know that?
New floor is ready. Needs to be cut.
Yeah, smells quite badly, this thing. Yeah?
Smells like a toilet.
Such a small space that it's hard to fit stuff here. After a few adjustments, we finished the floor and put 3 lines of screws. That's gonna be door handles. We'll recycle the metal corners we used for the shower. Couple of screws, and you have a nice opening.
2 screws.
Today is a new stage of our build. We move into the trunk where we're gonna install the batteries, the water system, heater, and all the other things. We decided to change the whole system basically, make it in the most logical way.
Electrical move up and water down. But when you're doing it, you don't know exactly where the things will be, so you do like more or less.
It's a monster. Having fun there?
Yeah, it is fun.
The box is not waterproof, and so we had to get this plug and make this ring. This is how it's gonna look like. So then we will make the box here for all the engineer, like electrical stuff. What a speed there, huh?
This is a monster.
And this is gonna be the box for all electrical stuff. Of course we could buy it, but we had a lot of wooden leftovers, and it's good to recycle and to save some money.
Painted black.
Yeah, black, and we'll make some ventilation.
It started to rain again now, so these days a bit annoying to work. I think for me it will be last public parking build. You can do it, but it's not nice.
Never say never, but yeah.
Private parking, private, where you can put the tent, you can work all day, you can cover the sun. It's a bit of complaining section, just to went out to you viewers.
Everything sounds like it's like a fairy tale here.
No,
right?
it's not. This is water intake for the pump, which goes into this tank, pressure tank. 1 pipe goes here, splits in 3. 1 for cold shower, 1 for cold kitchen, 1 for the boiler. From boiler, hot comes out and goes to the shower and the kitchen again. Generator will be used for charging the batteries and to heat up the water. The lid will be separate from the everything else, and you will have 3 plugs here: sun controller, relay, plus, minus 12 volts.
Now this is the coverage for the electrical panel.
Inverter is also connected and working. Connecting batteries to the alternator, which is, so it's a bit
Like a virgin.
yeah, a division there already. Division here, division here, like a cover, another cover here. So everything looks clean and separate from inside.
Are you considering to get one for the van as well?
Beautiful. Camper van without dog is useless.
Since we're building a camper van for professional tennis player and she had all rackets available, we decided to make a tennis lamp.
That's gonna be inner circle, and we'll put on the edge of it the LED stripe that will make this nice evening light.
To make everything solid, we made 4 holes and fixed the wooden panel with the screws. And to avoid any light leaks through the gap, we added silicone all around.
It's not gonna be very visible, but at least I feel when someone remove it, they will be like, wow, some professionals were working here.
The cool thing about these LED lights that you can cut them off anywhere and you can use any piece you want.
Now it's the most exciting part, attaching LED strip to the wood. Worth mentioning that the most of the strips never stick to anything.
Quality.
That's how the racket looks from inside. We drilled 3 holes from the front side and attached the whole thing to the wall.
The final touch.
Boom!
Customized lamp. Look at this. With the 2 lights. One here, another here. It'll be perfect for kitchen and sink.
It's really easy and affordable to make a custom lamp with any color or size you would like. For our kitchen light, we are using a leftover piece of the wooden table. To make the lamp appear that it's hanging in the air, we bought 4 metal corners and drill a few holes.
Hiding our mistakes, if we call it mistakes, but
I don't think it's a mistake.
we got new idea and we need to just bring the electricity, so it's gonna look something like this and the light will be here. Yeah, we made small modification. We'll put on the screws right here, so it will be almost invisible. So Max, your quick feedback.
I think it's the best things of the van for sure.
For this intimate toilet and shower, we will create an indirect lamp out of wood and a strip of LED. Working with this milling machine is not an easy process, and having a guide is essential for great results. Basically, we cut out a 2 cm deep hole so we could insert a strip and then in one corner drill the hole for the cable to come in.
We put some silicone on top just to waterproof it and make it stick.
To connect the lamp to the ceiling, we used a leftover aluminium corner.
I'm amazed how easy it was to do this one. You can do any size, any shape, any brightness.
Lamp looks fantastic.
On the entrance we filled all imperfections and sprayed with black paint. After adding aluminium rail, it looks great. Happy with the result?
Yeah, almost perfect, apart of 1/4. Overall, it's a good idea to not trying to be perfect when you do the wall and ceiling, and just to put something covering which looks much better.
Ready to test the water, Max?
Yes. Waterproof floor.
It's good to recycle the remaining pieces from the shower, because there's like gonna be all the water system.
All of these connectors are crap. I needed to go to a shop to buy new ones, straight from beginning, because those ones were leaking. Bella
Down the
ma non
coast.
balla. Who wants that?
Cha-cha-cha.
Nobody. We are much more organized and much more clear situation here, first of all.
Got to
But
another level.
we were labeling this way before, but now we're labeling this way before. Much more professional.
I think it's quite nice. Let's go and check. That's it.
Looks fantastic. Hopefully today is no traffic on the road.
Yeah, it was a fast ride, no?
Yeah, usually it takes a bit more because of the traffic, but today was good. It's time for heater.
Yeah, we removed the seats and it's a bit of mess, so we will clean before.
It's 20 years of no cleaning yet.
It's vintage dust. The front seat design is different from van to van. On Mercedes they do install these boxes, and that's where we're going to install the heater.
Bomba.
It's great as a storage, but you cannot install swivel seats. This Chinese heater for 130 euro comes with a separate fuel tank, but of course you can connect to the fuel system of the van.
This is the filter. Things takes time, but we manage already in half day to do a couple of things.
That's not fun, yeah?
Jesus.
The tank is installed and we're ready.
Ready for pumping with the pump the fuel to the heater. So when we turn on, at least it has some fuel already to burn. Otherwise it will be errors and all that stuff.
We cut holes for air pipes and insulated the heater box. On our van we installed much more expensive heater. In the future we will consider this economical model, as in reality it's just a small simple engine burning the fuel. To finish the job we need to make a wooden panel with holes and remote controller for the heater. To fix wooden panel, we added logs of wood on the floor as a support and used a simple L-shaped corner to attach it to the wall. Okay. We sprayed the plastic cover and painted the wooden panel in black from the cabin side.
You cannot save much money for a professional tennis player. You need a good mattress for good rest.
Are you ready for a picnic?
We need to be comfortable.
It's nice in the wild, no? To lie down just...
Next to the hundreds of cars passing here. We gotta cook breakfast now.
Real stuff for real men. Полиция!
Услышали запах колбаски. Прячь колбаску.
How can you sleep on this one? It's perfect.
Okay, let's make a cover. Cover.
The first mattress is ready. Top.
Yeah! Nice long movement. Perfect. Don't film me with a mattress. It doesn't look cool.
Here we move to another level. In our build, the mattresses were made at home, but here we're doing even the mattresses on the parking. To add privacy and thermal insulation, we will install this custom curtain. The roof of the van is not a straight line, so after adjusting edges of the rail and making holes, we will screw it to the roof.
Covers for the bed. Here we are. Nice loop from the same textile, just folded in four. Let's go test quickly.
Smells bad, huh?
Yeah, it is. I like the smell actually.
Looking good, Max, huh? How do you open it?
You go on the back of the trunk and open there. The corners for the back panel to make it stop.
Because we couldn't find the garbage bin with the right size, we had to make our own one. To fit the grey water tank under the van, we had to remove spare tire. It will be fixed on the roof platform in between of 80 liters aluminium box and generator box.
I almost feel like I'm a criminal working on the parking spaces and being sneaky, taking electricity from somewhere. Ah, this is the last time.
This is the first time welding in my life, and it came with some challenges and not ideal welding scenes. It was a constant fight between not enough power and too much. At the end, I'm very happy with the results, especially for the first time.
This will be ventilation for the generator from the bottom. This budget is not for aluminium or fiberglass to save you a bit of,
I heard that it's very light.
couple of euros on the long journey. This is rock solid, cheap, easy to fix.
To power the water heater and battery charger, we will have a generator on the roof, and it will be staying in the custom box full of ventilation holes.
Ta-da! Things takes a lot of time, especially when you need to paint them, because you never paint once, you paint twice and you wait. In 1 year, we'll give you a feedback about this camper van and how long this lasts. Subscribe if you want to know that.
To fix spats high to the platform, we used 10mm threaded bars with nuts.
And put a couple of bolts here.
Once we fixed the generator cover to the platform as well, we moved it to the roof.
Looks like Devil Mobile.
Well, it's cool.
After adjusting and finding the perfect spot, we started to connect it to the roof.
It's 10 o'clock in the evening. That's the desire to finish the project.
So don't forget to like and subscribe, guys.
80 liters trunk where you can put stuff inside. Not very often used. You have a tire with 2 bolts and you have a generator box. Ventilation here, all around ventilation. Everything connected on the bolts Bolts, 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 bolts.
I'm taking the shape of trunk to make something nice from this small aluminum plastics. Don't touch the stuff you're cutting. It can be hot.
Nice.
To make an extension to the table, we decided to use the old wooden plates from the restaurant. 4 of them, but still good recycling.
The biggest problem of our build was the paint, varnish, and all this stuff.
Because you cannot keep the right temperatures, I guess. It was too hot and you name it. What the fuck? Baby, don't hurt me. No more.
After trying to paint this thing for 3 times, we're making it black. Easy and simple.
To make an Arctic experience inside the van, we decided to use this metal plate, the roof actually of the van, to make a platform with 4 vents that will blow the air inside.
My Arctic experience. 2 fans connected together in this amazing rope. This is real handmade, huh?
And let's talk about more important stuff now. Let's talk about these fans. This is a big deal.
This is much faster. Look at that hurricane wind.
Hold on to the wall.
Let's talk about this now.
It's even written in the way that you cannot read it. And this is all clear Arctic. This is the roof of the van. I'm worried that when it will start working, the van will fly.
No, it will push down, so hides will stick to the road. One of them will be blowing on this bed and the other one will be blowing here. I think this is perfect, huh? They're a bit loud, a bit too powerful. Would be nice to choose the power, but
I like this idea, huh?
this is really cool, huh? I love these final details.
Nice feeling to remove dirty stuff, huh?
We are at the end of our build and we are just finishing final details. And things feels really fast these days. Easy and very visible job.
We hope that this van will make their journey more comfortable. They will rest. This will help them to win the Wimbledon. We spent 35 days, every day working. Two of us. If you want a custom van, go and do it, but be ready. It's gonna take you a bit of time, for sure.
Today we are packing up the tools and will deliver the van to Dennis. In 2 days they will have a departure for the tournament. As soon as they win some tournaments, they will buy a generator, so the van will be completed.
Два раза по 12-14 часов фигачить за вентилятором. Он мне дорог вообще как память. Вентилятор дуется.
Да,